there with Julius Randle. Then it's Barrett. Then there's Peyton. And it's Morris. And at the small... forward position. And for Los Angeles, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Avery Bradley is out there with Green, and it's McGee in at the center. And the trade for Anthony Davis, a risk for the Lakers, but they feel, Greg, that both sides will find an extension this offseason.
There is mutual interest from both sides. Lakers made the trade confident Davis would resign. A bit of a leap of faith, but the Lakers did everything they could to secure Davis long term.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the three in transition.
Here's James, and the dunk by LeBron.
Oh, man, the all-around game of James, capable of dominating you on both ends of the floor, like right there.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Poked away. Bradley with the ball. Now Peyton defending. And the dunk by James.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Oh, man, they built a monster lead here early on, and a lot of this is due to the game plan.
Outside, Gibson wants to get it to Morris and does. Misses from close range. And it's McGee penetrating. The feed to James. The three. And another three for the Lakers.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
And now it's looking like it's going to be their night. I mean, the lead keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
And LeBron throws it down.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, Greg, they've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor. Just in total control so far.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team.
An interconference matchup. They faced these guys twice a season, and last year they took both games.
Here's Morris. 38 points for him last game against the Clippers. And the foul on Avery Bradley. That is his first foul of the game. Peyton outside to end the cold streak, and stolen by James.
I love when guys are alert.
Oh, that was a strong dunk.
That's how you go hard. Oh, that's just stellar instincts from James. Outstanding at clogging up passing lanes with his lift.
Knicks trail by 17. Chris, if your team's style of play doesn't seem to be working, do you still have time within a season to change it?
There's always time. As long as everyone is on the same page, and if something's not working, the worst thing you can do is to keep going in that direction. You need to bring everyone in, let them know the mistakes that we've made, let them know our new outlook, and ask everyone, are they in on it? And if they're not, those guys that aren't in on it, you stay in the locker room, we'll be back after the game. And if everyone's in on it, we're going to have a heck of a time. We're going to have a heck of a time because now we have a new outlook, and sometimes with a new outlook, it brings positive energy.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
It's no wonder why they're in front when you're taking into consideration that he's been perfect from the field so far.
Knocked loose. It's stolen by Davis. And here we go again. The Lakers on the break. And it's McGee with the jam.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
The Lakers making a switch here. Howard's checked in. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. Taking a look at the Lakers, earning the first place position with a terrific record And we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far, and they're definitely the team to beat.
You know, for Los Angeles, they have caught the entire league off guard. This was not a position anyone thought they'd be in at this stage of the season.
Well, yeah, Greg, I mean, they had a plan coming into the year. I mean, they stuck to it, and it's worked to perfection.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
And with LeBron James managing to extend his prime, the pressure is on this Lakers organization to make the most of it.
Yeah, you're right, G.A. I mean, it's the kind of pressure you want, though. I mean, getting those superstar players is the hard part. Finding that supporting cast, that's the hard work part.
Payton pass Barrett. And that time, also a missed shot. Howard finds Green. And it's Green with the jam.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
That's tipped. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
And a chance here to check out some stats on Anthony Davis. The past month has been surreal. Second in scoring, fourth in blocks, and he's as opportunistic as anybody defensively, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in steals per game.
And what he's doing right now, carving up defensive schemes at will, second best scorer in the league. It's just a marvelous thing to watch and appreciate.
2,000, we're not even out of the first quarter. That's not a good pace to set.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the first.
And we've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips. Both those turnovers could have been avoided. Yeah, they are really starting to push it now.
And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Looking for the first basket of the game. Bradley, no one around him. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Pass to Morris. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Green. And here's Bradley from three. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And it's 6 points for Avery Bradley. It's stolen by Bradley. Now here's Bradley, the fast break opportunity. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Green kicks to James. Green dishes to LeBron. Green, the pass to Bradley. Here's Davis. Drops in the tray. Davis has got 9.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Knocks it loose. The Knicks shooting their first free throws of the game.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. And both free throws good for Payton. And a trying summer for the New York Knicks fans. After trading away Porzingis, they were hoping to get a big-name player in free agency, Greg, and they didn't.
You know, shocking, they refused to offer the max to Kevin Durant. I mean, there were concerns with the Achilles, but instead he ends up in Brooklyn. Combine that with fans' disappointment at missing out on Zion Williamson, and the saga continues.
Improving his floor awareness. Howard has a decent sense for when his guys are open.
It's stolen by Davis. By himself. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers sitting at a lead of 40 points at the end of the quarter. Terrific play. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We've got more in store for you right after this. Well, you see a lot of players who pick up a controller and
I play 2K all the time. Seriously, when I'm playing the game.
Always experimenting, always keeping his mind engaged, Greg, with basketball.
And that's who Bron is. He lives, breathes, and eats basketball.
And so far, through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, yeah, this is their preferred pace, and it's gotten them out to an early lead.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at the Lakers. Davis is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Howard. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's Cook in at the point. Knox the pass to Bullock. Beyond the arc. That shot misses. And the Lakers take it the other way. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for him.
Oh, you have to appreciate the athleticism of Howard. A little bit older now, but he still moves to the rim very well.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, before he became a head coach in Memphis and New York, David Fizdale spent 8 seasons as an assistant under Eric Spoelstra in Miami. Now, Spo said he's a brilliant basketball mind that has exceptional gold standard level communication skills. One of the most talented coaches I've been around. So, Kevin, Fizdale is highly respected.
David, he sure is. Great reputation. Now getting his shot. Thank you so much. And even though Chris Dwight Howard won't be logging the 35-plus minutes he once did, he is still a factor when he's on the floor.
Oh, yeah, Kevin. You better pay attention to Dwight. He can still hurt you with any touch he gets around the basket. I like seeing him in short bursts where you can force the opposing team to adjust to him inside.
Bangs home the trifecta. Cook's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Knox. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Up top, Bullock. Ball's knocked loose. Shot clock at 6. New York, no good that time either.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
No, doing anything they can to stop the bleeding, but so far they've had no answers.
And here's the fast break. Cook leading the way. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Nice, and you can't forget about the bunnies on Caldwell-Pope. I mean, this guy is definitely looking to slam it down whenever he gets an opportunity.
For New York, they've gone an abysmal 0 of 6 from the field since the second quarter began. Outside Portis. Looking to end the run. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Come on, you can't be selfish. You got to be willing to make the next pass. Otherwise, you're just predictable.
Here's Ntilikina. He's guarded by Caldwell-Pope. Portis kicks to Robinson. Just 5 to shoot. And here we go again. The Lakers on the break. And the 3-ball is good. Kuzma's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
An outstanding three-point shooter. Kuzma is a prototype stretch 4. That makes him very valuable.
Now the Lakers on the break. 1:57 left in the first half. Hits it from three-point range.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Pass to Knox. Here's Ntilikina. Fast break, the Lakers. Cook's got the ball. Oh, and the dunk by Howard.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. No points yet here in the second quarter for them. Here's the break. Here's Caldwell Pope. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Oh, and the long arms of Caldwell Pope are so dangerous on defense. He is so good at making his man feel uncomfortable, which in turn earns him a ton of steals.
Portis, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Dwight Howard. And the former Razorback, Bobby Portis, took a few years to find his spot in the NBA, but now he does produce.
And great big man to bring in off the bench. Good size and quickness combination, and will always give you scoring with that second unit.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. LeBron comes in for Dwight Howard. And it's Alex Caruso in for Cook.
And you got to be in awe of James, an offensive juggernaut. He's caught fire here tonight.
Here's Barrett. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Taj Gibson's checked in for the Knicks. Looking at the Knicks, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Clippers. Here's Kuzma, and again it's the Lakers from deep.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. New York shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
While the shooting of Morris provides his team with is crucial, just a real valuable part of this team.
Smith, the pass to Randall. They get a hand on it. And here again, Los Angeles in transition. Up the court they go.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just a...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And what a show being put on here for the home fans. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He ended up with 17 points. And it's just about time now for the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by James.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
Yeah, Greg, this game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
And New York looking at who they've got. Randall out there with Taj Gibson. Then it's Marcus Morris. Then there's Payton. And it's Barrett at the shooting guard.
He gets the playground jumper and can't make good on it. You don't get many chances easier than that.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Most teams now look to run early and often, Chris. And there are some keys to finding success, aren't there, in the transition game?
Yeah, and the first key is you run fast and you speed up the pace, but that doesn't mean you hurry and take a hurried shot. Pacing and speed is all about getting it past half court to see if the defense is set, and if they're not, to take advantage. But it's a 2-step process. And for teams that just run all crazy or willy-nilly like my grandfather used to say, well, you're not going to do anything but play fast and bad.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Green's got 9 points.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Oh, and they're showing no signs of letting up. I love this approach right now. They value each possession.
Pass to Barrett. To halt the run, it's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Slow to get warm after the break. 0 for 3 now. Maybe they need an early timeout just to try to settle things down.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
The pass to Gibson. Green with the ball. Now guarded by Gibson. The 3 from Bradley, and he's good on the 3-ball. Bradley's got 6 in the quarter.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's stolen by Green. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's McGee, and another 3 for the Lakers.
And what a great start to the second half. They've hit everything they've looked at thus far.
Payton passes to Morris. Back to Payton. Randall outside. 6 on the shot clock. That shot off the mark. Good D by LeBron. Down low, they kick it out to Green. Here's McGee. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 3rd assist on the night.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
From the stripe, Morris, no good. And it's Davis with the ball for Los Angeles. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. There's Green with the 3, and again Los Angeles with the triple.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Barrett kicks to Payton. Randall outside. Pass to Barrett. New York moving it around. New York needs to get off a shot. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought.
A championship standard in LA with the Lakers. The expectations will always be high.
Oh, yeah, Jay, you've been there with me. I mean, we both look up in the Raptors and seen those 16 championship banners up there. I mean, with LeBron James in the fold, the expectation is to get to 17, 18, 19.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, DeMarcus Cousins suffered an Achilles injury, and it was a major setback for him, but it was also an eye-opener. Cousins said, any given day could be your last day playing, and all the celebrity, all the fame ends. My love for the game has grown, but at the same time, I want to be more than just a basketball player. And Kevin, challenges can put anything into perspective.
Thank you, D.A.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, the results are clear as day. Great approach coming into the third quarter. We'll see if they can keep it up.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face. And it's not the half-court D that's been the problem. It's scores like that which are killing them.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket. And that 4th foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. Rondo comes in for Avery Bradley. And then for New York, Mitchell Robinson comes in for Taj Gibson. And it's Dennis Smith in for Payton. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Green. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Ellington's checked in. New York again turning it over. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And yes, it's good. LeBron's got 25 points in the game.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
In the corner, it's Ellington. New York, no good that time either.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Yeah, that's not his spot. Plain and simple. He's trying to force something is rarely a good idea.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Los Angeles on top, running away with this one. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
This is where the NBA's headed. I mean, multi-dimensional big man. That was just a beautiful pass.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got LeBron James, also Howard out there. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Rajon Rondo, and it's Caruso in at the 2 guard. That's the Laker 5. Here's Howard, and it's Dwight Howard with the finish.
And the momentum Howard has moving toward the rim, at times, this guy is unstoppable inside.
Here's Smith. More star players changing teams. The word tampering comes up, Chris. Is the league striking the right balance on enforcement?
Oh, yes. And you know, Commissioner Silver, he knows all the tricks. He doesn't want it to be a police state, but he knows a wink from a wink.
Right,
you know what I mean? So you got to draw some lines. But again, how do you stop it? I mean, you know, if I'm playing on the Lakers and I say, wow, you know, I think Anthony Davis has the best eyebrows in the world. You know, you got to let me say that. And, you know, if that's recruiting, it's recruiting. So it's a fine line. And hopefully the players have some fun with it. And hopefully Commissioner Silver does his best to police it while everyone at the same time is working through with integrity.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for LeBron. Rondo passes to Howard. From past the arc, and that one's good, Caruso.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Passes it to Knox. Back to Smith to stop the run. Caruso grabs the miss. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Drains the three-pointer. Rondo's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. The Knicks have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter here, going 0 for 4 so far. It's stolen. And it's good for 2.
And really pushing the tempo. Fast break buckets, a big factor for them offensively.
Tipped away. Fast break, the Lakers. Here's Caldwell-Pope.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
Caldwell-Pope's gotten everything to go for him. 5 attempts, 5 makes. And here again, Los Angeles in transition. Up the court they go.
I really like it when Caldwell-Pope leaks out on the break. He just finds a way to get past defenders and creates chances for himself in the open floor.
Pass to Knox. Here's Bullock. That misses off the backboard.
A little surprised he took the jump shot with nobody around him. He could have attacked the basket.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles, JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. And Dudley subbed in for Kyle Kuzma. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Portis, he's checked in for Robinson. Gibson comes in for Kevin Knox. Alonzo Trier's checked in for Reggie Bullock. And it's Ntilikina in for Smith.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell-Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Here's Trier with the floater. Now Dudley laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Just a dream scenario for them so far. Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Trier in the corner. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
The 3 ball. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Lakers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so taking a look at their record, a nice milestone they'll be picking up tonight. 30 wins on the year now.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for LeBron.
They needed someone to do the heavy lifting tonight, and he was their man, scoring every way he knows how.
New York's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Now the pass to Ellington. Now here's Portis. He doesn't hit that one. Excellent D that time there from McGee. Rondo wide open, and again it's the Lakers from deep.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Oh, Greg, that's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Now, that's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
Here's Ntilikina. Pass to Ellington. Here's Ntilikina. And that one falls for Ntilikina.
And the French native has already made an impact. Ntilikina is a young guard who plays with confidence and purpose.
Here's McGee, and it's good, 2 points.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah, horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They poured it on tonight, dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. AD, it looked like you...
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Chris Webber, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.